Hey everybody, it's Chucka Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So nice of you to join us, Poppy, even if you were a little bit late on your queue. I appreciate you trying. Last time, we entered the Spirit Crucible Elpis in search of the third Aegis Sword. And we also deduced that Jin and Malos, while they have been here before, do not have the sword. Their expedition ended in failure. This time, we succeed where they failed. First of all, you jump down into this beautiful water, and it's poison! It's poison! Why is everything so beautiful toxic? It's like tanning beds and Noki Bay. It's such a beautiful location. This looks more juicy than real water. It looks so nice. I just want to go swimming in it, and no, it doesn't let you. Over this way. Let's rearrange our party real quick. And if there's one other thing I haven't done since we finished doing all that side questing, it's upping our skills. Tora could take improved dexterity. I want slightly filling the party gauge at the end of a chain attack. That's the best thing he's got.
Time for a break.
Crazy with hands? Oh, and this is the guy who built Poppy.
Good work, puppy.
Oh God, no! Don't reinforce it! Rex is making good progress on Drive to Win. We'll give him Gramps' blessing. Very topical with what's been going on, and Gramps finally getting some spotlight.
Nice one.
Nia, your skills are horrible. I don't like any of these. Your healing arts are probably gonna heal us up to full health anyway, because they're good. We could up the potency of potions?
Hey, we didn't do half bad.
Sure, take this.
That takes care of that.
All this stuff is terrible. We already have everything worth a damn. Morag can take physical discipline.
As it should be.
And we'll save up for Imperial First Aid. The mighty Zeke von Genbu, bringer of chaos, as you will address him, has nothing that I particularly want to learn. I think the Ether Prodigy is probably the best thing here. Don't care about it. For now, meet my friend and my favorite unique monster name, Vile Howard! I love this thing's name so much. It's just funny to me. Vile Howard. I don't know why. The first time I saw it, I busted out laughing. Maybe it's just the name Howard's associated with some kind of bad things because of Howard Stern or something. I don't really know why, but I've always laughed at this name and found it so funny. I need to move around my elements with Tora badly. Let's do that really quick. My immediate thought was to make Poppy Alpha into Fire Element, and they thought of that. That's one of those part combinations that you aren't allowed to do. For that reason, I'm gonna go Earth, Fire, Earth. Also remember that specials can have effects other than simply doing damage or furthering a blade combo. Healing specials can be quite effective. Tumbly tumbly. Tumbly tumbly, you're rumbly tumbly. Boom, 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 boom. Get a volcano set up. It's got an elemental weakness to it, even better. And you ain't getting off that volcanic storm, Nia, no matter how hard you try really hard and believe in yourself. This is looking pretty good. We got the launch art on Rex. We're not getting over to that in time, though. Not getting to my topple, I mean. It's so weird having Rex not have that topple art. It's so good, and you get so used to having it. It's excellent. And then it's just gone. Gonna just mindlessly art spam here to get up to Mega Eruption. Go! Critical hit count up, please, and thank you! It's so good. All right. Another way I'm teaching you to settle for less in this sorry place is doing blade combos without the intent of finishing them. Remember that Volcano, Pandemic, and a lot of other effects do good damage over time, even if you're not gonna finish the blade combo. Some specials are valid even without being combo finishers. More true than I want it to be, and we can topple you, Rex! No effect, not no effect, no! No, that was supposed to be very effect! Come on, I'm ready with my topple art and everything. You're gonna really take it away from me? Yes! Go, 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 yes! Topple Pandemic!
Great. That was well scored.
And before he gets up, we're gonna chain attack. Get increased damage out of the topple.
First blow is tastiest blow.
Thank goodness she didn't fall off the cliff and end the chain attack prematurely like so often happens whenever you're near an edge.
You got it.
Gorg, your specials are terrible. Percival?
Percival.
How'd you like that?
He's not good in boss fights, and then Rock's also not that strong.
Get him, Nia.
What are we doing down here? No!
Ready or go not.
Crap, if we don't do well at this chain attack, we're practically sunk.
Elemental burst.
It's not like I have to fight him, I just like his name so much that I felt wrong not fighting him.
Go, go, go! Naponic storm!
Super.
That looked pretty good.
Rex, leave it to Tora.
Let's try Rock.
Leave it to me. I'll be done before
That was a lot.
Get him, Nia.
Adenine?
Ready or go naughty. You won't be getting away.
Astounding.
Oh god, this is bad. This is so screwed. No, okay, good, I am up here. The game has trouble knowing where to put you sometimes during a chain attack, and it comes back to bite you. What's sounding like a pretty good strategy to me is the one-man blade combo. We'll just do heat, heat, heat here. It's gonna be a fusion combo too. Good.
I got it. Watch me.
I think Rex and Nia are down there, and old Howie is doing spike damage to us every time we're hitting him. That can add up to be a lot. We got this, yes! No match for us, Howard Stern.
Cool. Tora wants to be cool and calm too.
The first step is to stop getting so worked up about being calm.
Yikes, Dromar. You didn't have to put it so harshly. He's just a kid. I've seen some people kind of surprised that I've implied that Tora is very young. When we meet Uncle Panuman, he says this about Tora.
Yes, a long time. About 1 whole year? You became very big in 1 year, Tora.
Implying that Tora's not only young, but he also was not nearly this big 1 year ago. I think people overestimate Tora's age because Ricky's older than he looks in Xenoblade Chronicles, I'll just put it that way. And they thought Tora was the same story. I don't really think they're meant to be around the same age. Tora's a lot less mature. And yes, I do know what I'm saying. Oh, Howie dropped a number of core crystals. One of them's got your name on it, Zeke. Hecky Recky? Hecky Recky. It's like an evil version of Rex that's trying right to hurt. I am Hecky Recky. As for the rare core crystal, who did Vile Howard have his loins in? What was that? That looked good? Or is it a dog with a thing on its head? It's a dog with a thing on its head. Why do some dogs have to have a dongle and other ones don't? It's a trap to make you think Mugen. Vile Howard plays Mugen, apparently. I think that's the second time we've seen a blade name that. I just released the last one, so the name was available again for the core crystals to align to give them to us. Before we go into that tunnel, we want to keep going.
Flora heals an aching
Please
soul.
open your hearts to me.
For around here... What? I thought there was something. I ran all over these hills and I didn't hear no singing or see any Napon that I thought I was gonna see, so never mind. Into the tunnel we go. If there's one thing about the Spirit Crucible that is actually kind of forgiving, it's that not very many of the enemies are aggressive. That's not me being over-leveled. A lot of them are around level 47 or so. This one's 44, so he doesn't really count. I think this enemy type actually is aggressive if I was in the level. But a lot of the enemies in the previous room we ran right past and it didn't give us any trouble. In the red corner, 2 common core crystals. I'm gonna hang on to those until we get at least 1 rare. Generally, you want to use the commons first, then follow up with a rare, because if there's any chance of it giving you a rare blade, it will automatically fork it over if a rare or a legendary is used. So you want to build up your chances by doing that. If there is any chance of it giving you one after pulling enough of them, then that'll happen, then you'll get that. Switched around the party a little bit. Now, if I can get real here for a moment and talk about something that I very much appreciate about this. I like how Rex's positivity is the thing that came back to help him in the end. That he had a positive impact on everyone's life around him, and that was what came back to help him when he needed it the most. And I could see the story being called very trope heavy. I could definitely see that, but tropes stick around for a reason. They can be good if they're used to good effect, and I think that trope heavy doesn't necessarily mean bad here. I think that this story, if I had to call it anything, I'd call it a very good portrayal of just what friendship is. And I appreciate that so much, because you have to understand, I grew up in the 90s. Back then, every single kids show on TV, you know, they would, ah! Why, yes, they were that terrible.
Dora, just
Okay, that was awfully funny. There's a climbing area around here. This guy, what level are you? You're, okay. Over there is a Blant. That thing is non-aggressive to me, even though I'm running all around it. It won't really bother me. The only things that really seem that aggressive are the unique monsters. I can go over, give him a hug, he doesn't care. That's a good example of the enemies being surprisingly not aggressive down here. They haven't exactly had a lot of foreign predators to practice on. What I wanted to say back when I still had lungs is that good portrayals of friendship, where you see characters having each other's backs and it's very front and center in the story, and not in a way that feels forced, it means so much to me in particular, because when I was growing up, everywhere, in every TV show, every movie, every game, they would get it 90% right, where you'd see these characters having each other's backs, you'd really like them, you'd grow to love the characters, there was some cool action going on, and you'd love everything about it. And then they would just be obsessed with hammering in the message of how important friendship is and spelling it out for the kiddies at the end. And it bothered me so much. I know that there's plenty of adult stories out there that don't do this. I'm just saying that I appreciate it a lot whenever I see that, even to this day. Oh, treasure trove.
What is inside box? Sweets or treats or socks?
Hey, look, there's our rare core crystal. I'll save it for just a moment. We gotta go back up to where we were. I'll meet you there. It's okay. The bridge is dead now. Anyway, to give examples of what I mean, when I was in 5th grade, I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'd be into watching my episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Thinking, wow, it's so cool, a show about card games. I loved card games even before I knew what Yu-Gi-Oh! Was. It's a cool celebration of that. And I think that the characters look so cool, and the monsters were awesome. And then, you know, I'd love the music. The Seto Kaiba hacking theme is such a bop, even now. And then just, at the end of all of it, they would just be like, remember kids, if you have your friends, you'll always be a winner. And I hated that so much. It was bar none my most hated trope in media, even when I was really young. You might be saying that, like, well, it's good for the kids to learn these sorts of lessons, but I could pick up on these lessons in the thing I was watching. I thought pointing out the friendship lessons at the end of the episode was lame, even when I was 6. I know children know when they're being talked down to, because I felt it as a kid. I know when I was being left out of the real fun. I've met 12-year-olds who have talked to me about god philosophies and RPGs that I've Let's Played. You all are brilliant! I despise this trope so much that I even named it as a kid. I've Googled this and I haven't been able to find anyone else calling it this. Whenever anything is otherwise cool and you're really into it, and then you go, then it's ruined, all because they had to talk about the value of friendship, I always called it lame family morals. The thing that drove me over the edge and caused me to name this thing that was the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory remake, where, I guess spoilers for this version of the movie, you should never watch over the Gene Wilder version, but, at the end of the movie, they tack on 10 extra minutes of nothing, where Charlie's like, I can't move into the factory because I value my family too much, and it's so stupid. It was never an issue, even in the original book, that his family wouldn't be able to go live with him, and nobody thought he wasn't going to actually accept the factory in the end, because of course he turns right around and does it a few minutes later anyway. I actually read the book and didn't just watch the movie as a kid, and that doesn't even happen in the book. It's just an extra 10 minutes tacked on of nothing to teach kids about how important friendship is. I know there's plenty of more adult stories out there that explore themes of friendship, but I'm saying that the way that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 portrays it is one of my favorite things about it, and it means so much more to me than I think most people, just because of how much I was bothered by that as a kid. You have really good portrayals of friendship. The ways that it affects the characters happen visually. They're very expressive. The game's art style lends itself very well to that. Kudos to you there.
Rex? We've come a long way. I think it's time for a break.
What? But... Hold your horses. There's a long way to go yet. Hey, you two near. Come rest your head on my lap if you like.
Why don't you rest your head in your ass?
I'm sorry, everyone. I had no idea.
There's no need to apologize. I understand.
Poppy, now is good time to cool drive furnace.
Aye, aye, Master Pawn.
Hot.
Master Pawn, Poppy is sorry.
Emergency air. It might help.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, not like that. You have to hold your nose and then inhale really deeply. Now stretch out and puff out your chest.
Is this another of your salvager tricks?
Go on, just try it.
Whoa, that really did the trick.
Right? When I was starting out, this was one of the first things the other salvagers taught me. Even though they acted like my parents, they never really taught me anything worthwhile. I did manage to pick up a couple of useful tricks, though.
Parents. Blah. My dad was real enough, but I can't say he really taught me anything either. He was a well-known lord in Gormott, a real big cheese. He made me study hard, but it was all how to be a proper lady, which fork to use. Nothing that's doing me any good now, just useless shite.
You were some kind of high society princess. I can't picture it.
Shut it, you. I hated studying. But, looking back, those were the happiest times of my life. There was my dad, and my big sis, the three of us.
You had a sister?
Yeah. She was very frail. I spent a lot of time at her bedside. My dad brought doctors from all over to try and help her. He tried so hard. It was all he thought about. After that point, my memories aren't so happy.
Nia.
Dad spent all his money on chasing a cure and lost his position as a lord. From then on, we became drifters. It was a tough life. It took its toll on my sister. She died not long after. Anyway, I'm sorry for talking your ear off. Thanks for the salvager trick. It really worked. Sneaky git. If you had this all along, why did you hold out on me? I feel much better. Shall we go, Rex?
It's time. I'm going to say the thing. Poor Nia. She's... When you put together the totality of everything that we know of that's happened in her life, stuff with her dad, her sister, the fact that she was taken in by a terrorist organization, and then she ended up cutting ties with them after seeing how bad they were for her, and now they want her dead. She's had it incredibly rough here. I've always liked seeing her and Rex interact, though. I think from the very beginning, that was one of the things I was most drawn to about this.
Maybe agriculture is popular.
And I guess kind of going back to what I was saying about, yeah, you can call this thing trope heavy, but it doesn't make it bad. I think that, honestly, characters are king when telling a story. I think they're more important than the story itself. I've seen a lot of things that, you know, they have trope heavy stories. Yeah, they have, you know, sometimes they have very basic stories that don't really do a lot, but because the characters are so good, you don't really notice or care. I think it's so seldom that a basic story ruins good characters. A lot more often, even if something doesn't have the best story in the world, the characters make it.
Very nice.
I've always noticed that in a lot of things. Some games even, like Tales of Vesperia, have really, you know, quite basic stories when you get into them. The characters are what really make it. Thank goodness for this map, otherwise I would actually have to worry about not being able to see down here. But nope, I don't have to worry about a thing. We go over here, and I think somewhere back this way, there's some sort of skill check. That's probably a caterpillar. I hope it's a caterpillar and not something. A miasma!
Great.
Here we go! Here we don't go! I took off Percival and replaced him with a level 1 Dark Mastery Blade. Are you serious? It's so rare that you ever have the mastery that you want on rare blades that I always assume that they don't have it, and that bit me in the ass right there. I'd rather not get bit in the ass by that thing over there, though. Rare core crystal. It's time. We got to awaken this. All right, so let's get into what we're actually doing here. It is a long, long way down. What are you? Hard-bitten Xavier. I don't like fighting Urchons. I really, really don't like fighting Urchons. I don't want to fight Urchons. Am I gonna fight Urchons? I'm gonna fight Urchons. It's a driver? It's got a... Oh my god. Guys, out of the water. Out of the water. No, you idiots, out of the water. Nia, you can heal up in time, right? Right? You're not healing us at all. Okay, there you go. You actually did some of it. I was thinking that we could do, I could get a blade combo going with Morag starting us with fire, and then I would have Poppy QT do level 2 of it, and then we would finish off with Poppy Buster on Morag, who is light element, not affected by the negative effects down here. Tora having Topple should be able to react pretty quickly to its art where it breaks itself. I hope. If you could, oh god, no, we're actually not gonna get it. Morag, you try again? Nia's dead. Nia fell off the cliff. Seriously? Let's go for QT. Of course, now it does. I don't like fighting Urchons. They blow you down, and they have that annoying thing where they break themselves, but you never get the timing right because you wait for it forever and ever and ever, and you never want to freaking do it. Morag focuses on the blade combo. Hopefully she won't just stay on Bridget misreading the situation. No, there's Poppy Buster. Oh, we got the topple, shoot! And I just got off of the smash just in time for it. Nice to see him severed from the ground though, that feels kinda good. If we don't do this, if she doesn't get up to Nuclear Blast, we could always just do the level 3 with QT, which is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna be real here. If there's a blade combo finisher right in front of me, I'm not going to say no to it. Oh, he's weak to fire, he's weak to fire! Yes, come on, Morag! Come on, Morag! Come on, Morag! Do it! Heat break. I barely don't get that. Whoever toppled before, if you could do that again, that'd be excellent. Nope. Ah, discarding. Urchons are probably my least favorite enemy type. They're just so obnoxious. That knockback is totally what killed Nia, just that little nudge. Did that count? Oh my, he's doing it again! Oh, he's probably got a less recharge thing going on. Launch, I don't have to smash again! I have no one to blame but myself. I keep waiting just barely too long. Oh god. And where are you? You guys never want to do anything right? If I could say anything to my younger self when he was in school. Oh my god, yes! Nuclear Blast! Nuclear Blast! Go, 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 go! I can switch over to the smash anytime, too! 2 orbs for you, bitch!
What?
Woohoo! Somebody launch, somebody launch. Nia, you got a launcher. Yes! Smash! I don't even care anymore. Let's just go for it. Bouncy hammer, whatever. Yeah, sure, let's resurrect Morag. Let's bring you back up. Okay, now that you've joined the class, thank you. Saying that a lot lately. It's a nice condescending way to refer to your tank who is not doing their job. Use it the next time that you're in your favorite MMO. Ah! Nice! And all the core crystals landed on the cliff too, a common and a rare.
Not a scratch. But I may require skincare.
I thought certain poisons were actually kind of good for the skin.
Come, winds. Lend
I'm
me
sure
your
there's like
transient
something
fleeting
where
aid.
like you inject poison and I don't know. Americans do a lot of weird stuff. Wait, Nia had she had a crappy common blade on because it was still on from the field skill check.
Come, winds.
There's these
lend
spots
me
lying
your
around
transient
that can be used to
fleeting
get
aid.
back up to the higher levels. And now that we know that's below us, that could be quite helpful. Can I make that over there? I want to try to leap it with my stubby little legs. I totally can, but I can't survive the fall. Or was I just not? No, I was at full health.
We were careless before. Next time, don't get distracted.
I'm sorry, Bridget. The thing was shiny. I get very distracted by those things. What if I just walk off the side? That's less distance, Felm. Back on top, the true path of light has been revealed. Down there is where what's-his-face McUrchon Pants was. And I see over this way there's a ladder with a hole suspiciously close to that other hole. We can jump down, maybe grab onto it. Yes! Save ourselves! Here's a lesson for the kiddies that I think you could stand having hammered in. Remember, if you're gonna die, land on your fingers. It will always help you. Any kind of climbing will never hurt you. Okay, go up, go up, go up. And please go to the right. Oh, this is the thing. Yes, this is the thing that I was hoping for. Vestige of Light. That doesn't use Light Mastery for some reason. It's totally because Light Mastery is exclusive to Mithra and DLC Blades, so it wouldn't make sense to have a check for that in here. Yes, we can see now in these dark caves. And not a moment too soon when this is what was waiting for us. There's another treasure trove back this way, not the one that I actually wanted.
Very nice.
That's got Shackle Blade Resist 3 in it, twice. Going back the other way, it feels nice to explore without looking at the map every few seconds, so I'm not gonna have it pulled up. There's a sense of mystery to it, and just going around wherever you can. Is this, wait, is this where I can? I did all of that just to come back out over here? This is where I jumped down onto that ladder in the first place. Well, there's your sense of mystery being a good thing for this.
Come, winds. Lend me your transient fleeting aid.
This place is a giant maze and you can't jump all the way down, but that's what our goal is to get all the way down some way or another. I'm trying a different approach. Corvin's approach. Where did everybody go? Oh, see, there he is right now. Yeah, see, Corvin's approach. No!
Master Pawn, you can do it!
Okay, Poppy, you're actually bringing up something here. Poppy has been gradually sounding more and more human as things have gone on. Where a lot of her stuff was more monotone before, like when we were skip traveling and all that, but she doesn't sound that way anymore. She sounds a lot more human-like.
Very well.
It's been a subtle thing building up over the journey, and I thought it'd be nice to not bring it up for a while until it was very noticeable, just to let you notice it on your own. It happens regardless of what form she's in. She will use that voice during gameplay.
This is for a just cause.
Another common core crystal, and hero pauldrons. Having a heck of a time navigating this place. Go down. Go down again. Is this actually it? Is this seriously it? That's all I had to do was just jump down from ledge to ledge patiently and I would get here. I didn't even see those ledges were here until I was giving up. Yeah, that's all I had to do. It was really that easy the whole time. An Albright chip and 2 common core crystals. That was the prize I was so desperate for. The Albright chip offers an effect. It's rare, and it offers a good auto attack stat. Pandoria, 1, it's funny how that Edge of Eden graphic is covering up your eyes anyway, even after we got to see your face. But you can take this. Beast damage is one of the better enemy type additives to get, and that gives her a good auto attack. And what is inside the cave? Books or crooks or concave?
Maybe agriculture is Poppy's specialist field.
It was all I had for furthering Tora's rhyming. I'm not very good at it. Oh, this just... Is this... Yeah, down there's where we open that chest. So this is how it all fits together. I wasn't wrong that those caves were interconnected, just in how they were interconnected. So then that brings us down. Please make it. Yes! Barely surviving that fall. And that's the second lowest ledge of them all, getting us to where we gotta be. Come on, Mori. Come on, Mori. Do it. Thank you.
World has many amazing
Cenotaph
places in it.
Bridge.
Perhaps rest and enjoy view for a bit?
Looks like the only way through is by force.
Poppy, incendiary barrage!
Roger, Roger.
Whoa, stop, stop, stop! You want to bring the whole cave down on top of us?
It was joke.
Poppy has no such weaponry.
That wasn't funny. Oh.
Does this also have something to do with your connection to the Aegis?
No idea. But look. No footprints. We're the first people here.
Then there could still be hope.
You could not pay me all the cryptocurrency in the world to walk through this thing. I would be so scared of those spikes just out from the wall and just going right through my head. And it's the most accident-prone person who is willing to lead the charge through it. I can't do this. That thing has always made me so oh gosh, right, a Narcipear jelly. It's okay, Snowbaked Cheesecake to the rescue. It'll have to. Now, we end up
Hey, look
middle
what I found.
worm-ridden cave.
Any chance of having a break? My legs kinda hurt.
Okay, we can take a break for you. We've made it about halfway. Yeah. This is the upper level, all that. And then the mid-level starts where Vile Howard is. That's his bridge. And now we're here. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we're gonna go further down into the Spirit Crucible Elpis, fighting more tough monsters along the way, proving ourselves against more trials that Adam laid out for us. See you guys then.